Hello and welcome to PMCLounge.com. Today we are covering a report that is known as the Project Manager of the Future. So the future is now, how should you upscale yourself? How should you study and how should you make sure that you are not outdated in these disruptive times, the times where technology is changing so fast that 10 years ago, whatever was relevant in the market is already part of medieval age now in the world of technology, right? So today in this report, this is by the way a report by PMI, all copyrights acknowledged, no copyrights infringement intended. We are going to take a look into this report and start off, kick this session off with taking a look in this report, and we will definitely cover this report in details in our future videos as well. So the report is called the Project Manager of the Future. And to begin with, we are looking into three drivers that will help you to effectively manage disruptive technologies. So, like I said, year by year, technologies are changing, and to stay up to date and to stay ahead in the market, you need to know how you can manage these disruptive technologies. So, before we go there, let me quickly show you since a lot of people ask what books they should buy. So this is the page, pmclounge.com/pmp preparation resources. This is the page that you can go in, wherein we have listed the books that we recommend for your PMP preparation. Now, let me go over to the report. So this is the page for the report. The report is called The Project Manager of the Future, Developing Digital Age Project Management Skills to Thrive in Disruptive Times. So I have a copy open here. I'll share the direct link to the report in the description below. So go ahead, download your own copy and read for yourself. The section that we are covering today is actually the first one, which basically gives you there's this forward and then basically gives you the executive summary. So there's one thing that I wanted to cover in the forward, and that was the fact that the most commonly cited new skills for organizations were soft skills at 45%. So organizations are definitely looking into soft skills. They want their employees to be doing great at soft skills. This also ties with one of my previous videos that I did recently on communication being one of the biggest challenges when it comes to the project management industry. And not just project management industry. I feel any industry that you go out there, communication is the key, right? So a lot of companies are definitely, most of the companies actually are investing in soft skills, followed closely by computer, web, IT, and management, project management, both at 39%, right? So computer, web, and IT companies are, looking for these new skills, and then the other one is management or project management in general. That's all that I want to cover in the forward. But in the executive summary, these are the three drivers that we are talking about in this video. But before that, before we go into that, a quick snapshot here on what you mean by these two words when they show up. Innovators, which means the top 34% of the organizations in the survey are those that rate themselves as effective in managing the impact of disruptive technology. And laggards are the organizations which are the bottom 8 of the organizations in the survey are those that rate themselves as not being effective in managing impacts of disruption. So wherever you read innovators and laggards, just refer to this. Now let's look into the three uh, drivers which will help you effectively manage the disruptive technologies, the world that is changing. How do you manage it? Skills training and development. So don't stop learning, and that is one of the reasons why we cover reports like these. Even if you're PMP certified and you still subscribe to the channel, follow the channel, which is, by the way, a subtle way of reminding you to do so, you will go over reports like these. You will watch videos where when we cover what is going on in the world, and you will stay ahead. You will stay abreast with the project management industry. So skills, training, and development, this is the number one thing that you should do, right? So innovator organizations, remember we talked about what innovators and what laggards are. So innovator organizations see the most important digital era skills for prospective project leaders as data science, an innovative mindset, security and privacy knowledge, legal and regulatory compliance knowledge, the ability to make data driven decisions, and collaborative leadership. So these are the topics. If you have sessions or if you have trainings around these topics, do try to attend these sessions and trainings. Do try to train yourself in these topics, which is what most of the innovator organizations are making sure their employees do. Second, tools and approaches. Project leaders are using multiple approaches, including collaborative platforms and work management tools, along with emerging hybrid and traditional methods to help them deliver. One thing that I'd like to mention here when it comes to tools and approaches, think about a traditional waterfall model kind of project. How do you deliver it? The kind of tools that you use in it, can you use those tools? Let's say your change management tools, let's say your reporting tools, let's say your tracking tools, right, where you track the features or track the requirements. Can these tools be used in an agile environment? If you have delivered both waterfall model projects and agile projects, you will definitely say that these tools cannot be used. uh, the tools that you use for waterfall model projects delivery, you cannot use for agile model projects delivery because the environment is totally different. And that is the reason why you need to stay up to date when it comes to tools and when it comes to the approaches to the way projects are delivered. So it is extremely important. This point is very, very important, and be, you should be ready to learn these new skills and these new approaches. Culture. Innovators are creating a culture that views disruption as an opportunity to enable dexterity. So, disruption is making a dent in the universe, making a dent in the static world, changing or challenging the ways, the way things operate. When you do that, you are doing disruption. And innovator organizations, right? Traditional organizations, and you talk about the laggards in this survey, they definitely do not view disruption as a positive thing. They view disruption as a negative thing. But innovators, they are creating a culture where disruption is viewed as an opportunity, right? They value the technological shift toward a digital environment as they encourage their project leaders to take advantage of flexible practices and new tools and pave the way for a continued evolution to an environment where people and machines work together toward more successful outcomes. So this is the kind of culture innovator organizations are kind of promoting. 80% of innovator organizations are highly effective at recruiting and hiring project leaders with the skill set that are necessary to drive the organization forward into a digital environment. 80% of innovator organizations. So if you're looking for a job change, if you're looking for a new job opportunity, there you have it. 80% of the innovator organizations, they want to hire people who know about how their organization can be taken forward in a digital environment in these disruptive times. So you have to upskill yourself, you have to keep learning, you have to follow the three drivers that we just talked about. You have to have a culture wherein you view disruption as a as something which is positive, right? So that's pretty much it that we had in this video. Hope you were able to follow through. Hope you will download your own copy and go over it. We'll definitely create a few more videos covering some more details on this report as well. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already and hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we upload new videos. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and do check out the website pmclounge.com, your number one free PMP resource. Thank you.